First Aid Airgun Reviews. I'm your host Lou. Today we're going to do another quick shot review. It's going to be on the Caldwell chronograph. The chronograph runs on one 9-volt battery. Where you place the battery at, it also has storage for a spare. This is the bag that the whole unit came in. This is the power cord. Right now I have it connected to the splitter, which connects to the sunshades, which have built-in LED lights. This is the travel version for the LED lights and the sunshades. It runs on 4 AAA batteries. It came with this tripod, which you extend the feet out. There it is on the lowest setting. It goes to about 4 feet in height. You can mount the chronograph on top of the tripod there and get pretty much any angle you want. A full view of the chronograph with the sunshades on it. You might notice on the sunshades I have these 2 little round LED lights mounted to it, which they have sticky backs. I'm going to get to that in a minute. This solves a problem for shooting indoors. When you turn it on, you can either do meters per second or feet per second. They have an app on iOS and Android for the chronograph, which you use this auxiliary cord, headphone jack cord, to plug into your phone or tablet. That way you can bring up all your info and your shot string on the app. Problem is, it doesn't work for all devices. I have 3 phones that I used, and only one of them, the actual app, actually worked. I believe you can get some sort of update. That's what the port on the left is for. I'm not sure if you send it back to the factory or you can hook it up to your home computer. But you don't need to use it on your phone or tablet device. You can just use it as a regular chronograph and write down the numbers. If you plan on shooting indoors and you're near a fluorescent light, the chronograph will not read. Here's a look at the sunshades. As you can see, it has an LED strip built into it, but they weren't very effective in the dark basement, so I had to buy some LED lights with sticky backs, and that seemed to work fine. These are the type of lights I'm talking about, these fluorescent lights here. This is what it looks like when you first power on the chronograph. It'll go through a series of numbers and then a countdown, and then it'll get into like a little square there, and you're ready to shoot. This is what the app looks like when it's turned on. It's red. That means it's not going to receive any data. It's either not hooked up to the chronograph, or the Android or iOS device you have it hooked up to is not working properly. Now, when you find a Android or iOS device that it is hooked up to properly and it'll work and receive data, notice it's black. That means you're ready to shoot and you'll be able to record all the data you need. Here's a shot with it hooked up to the chronograph. The fluorescent lights are on. I could shoot 10 times in a row and get 10 errors in a row. No matter what you do, if you got fluorescent lights around, it's not going to work. With the fluorescent lights out, using only the LEDs on the sun screens, shooting in the basement, the LEDs used were the ones from Amazon with the sticky backs. Now, is this a perfect solution? No, I still do get the occasional error readings. If I shoot 10 times, I may get 2 or 3 error readings, but that's sure a hell of a lot better than getting 10 error readings out of 10 shots. So, the Caldwell chronograph isn't perfect. They got to fix the app issues so it can connect to all devices. Shooting around fluorescent lights, that's another problem. But other than that, it's not too bad. So what do I think about the Caldwell chronograph? I think it's pretty good. It's my first one. It's the first one I owned. I don't have anything to compare it to, but once I figured out how to work around the fluorescent lighting in my basement, It's pretty consistent. Like I said, it's probably getting out of 10 shots, I might get 2 errors. Considering the lighting situation down there, that's not bad. Outdoors, I haven't done it a whole lot because I live in an urban environment. But the times I have been able to get it done outside, it worked flawlessly. So I recommend it. Down the road, I'll be giving a long-term review on this. We'll get an update. Also, I'm sure in the future we'll probably get another chronograph. We can compare the two. But so far, so good. It's not cheap. It's not expensive. I think it's priced right. It's got my seal of approval. Have a good one.